welcome. We're on day 3 of the Recomp. Yesterday was an okay day, it was rest day. Could have ate better, could have ate worse. But yeah, day 3. Today is meant to be push day. It's currently 5 to 6, I'm on my way to work. The chest and delts are actually feeling a little bit still sore from my upper body day on Monday. It's Thursday. Doesn't normally have that many DOMs. However, I've been severely underestimating how much I can lift in chest, I think. Because for the last probably month and a half, the most I've gone up to is 32.5 kilograms on dumbbell bench. And Monday, I was like, fuck it. My mate was doing 37.5. I was like, I'll just do it with you. Did it. Got a solid 10 reps. So I think I've been severely underestimating how much I can actually lift on bench, but then I've got DOMs because of it. So right now, like I said, it's early in the morning. I might just be fatigued from being awake, so come 2 o'clock when I finish work, see how I feel, and then train. If I've still got the DOMs, we're going to do pull today, and then we're going to do the push session tomorrow. But right now, we're keeping on the game of push. And there's traffic lights, God, there's always roadworks as well. Yeah, so that's the plan today. Push, and then try and get some cardio in at the end, hopefully this time. We are, again, going to be in a bit of a rush today. But yeah, so I've been uploading, repurposing these videos into shorts, and the part in the last video where I was telling people, oh, if you have any advice or whatever, this guy's driving really slow. If you have any advice or anything, just let me know. Somebody said, stop using AI. Now, for me personally, I don't know if I have toothpaste. Literally just brushed my teeth. For me personally, how can I stop using AI? I'll stop using AI when all of you stop using AI, because AI is everywhere. Yes, I use AI intentionally. I use it every day. I go on Claude, I go on ChatGPT. I use AI. I use Gemini, you know. But he probably doesn't. However, he's still using AI. So telling me to stop using AI, how? And how are you using AI? Because every time you search on Google, it uses AI. You may have turned the AI generation thing off. It still uses AI to pull analytics. Every time you go on YouTube, same thing. Uses AI to pull analytics. So every time you go on any social media, it uses AI because they use it to pull analytics. Fuck, my fridge and washing machine have AI integration in them to cool the temperature and predict washes. So yeah, AI is used everywhere. You can't not use AI. So to stop saying use AI, you know, you need to just stop using AI yourself, and you physically can't unless you stop using technology now. So either get on board or stop complaining, because AI is everywhere now, and it's not going to change anytime soon. It is the way of the world now. This is what happens when a new thing comes out. People probably said the same thing when technology started popping off, not to use it or whatever. I know the whole water loss thing and stuff like that. It is a bit of an issue in a global grand scheme of things. It's not. However, yes, where you have the AI servers and stuff like that, those specific areas, the problem is they build them in countries that probably are poorer, don't have as much water, so it's messing them up. So I agree that is an issue and they shouldn't, but in a global grand scheme of things, it doesn't do much. It's a drop, you know. The milk you drink every day, it uses more water to produce that. So yeah, that's my little rant for today. AI, it's here to stay. Get on board or stop complaining, because it's not going anywhere. It never will. It's going to be integrated in literally everything you do, all your household appliances, anything online, it'll be integrated. It's always integrated. Shit, I've started a SAS business using AI, so it literally integrates an AI chatbot. So yeah, call me a dick for doing that. I don't care. I'm gonna keep using it. It is what it is. Other than that, we're here, we're at work. I will see you guys later on to hit some push or pull. I don't know yet. See you there. Right. Okay. I can't lie. Just did a warm-up set. The DOMs are still doming on the chest, so I should probably do pull today and then do push tomorrow. But I really want to do push, so we're going to do it, and we're just going to have to stay a bit lighter today, I guess. Get some weights. DOMs, what I'm referring to are basically delayed onset muscle soreness. It's that soreness you get after you work out. Nothing wrong with it. Can be a good sign, but it also can be a bad sign if it's to the point where it affects your everyday movements, then you're overtrained. Now, if you do have DOMs and you're doing this, say if you did a push day and then you still have DOMs in your next push day, I probably wouldn't recommend doing it like I'm doing today because you haven't recovered in time. And so yeah, it's a bit of a stupid idea for me doing it because the recovery won't be on point. But like I said, I really want to do it. Just don't follow my advice when it comes to, or don't follow my lead to the advice I'm giving because I'm not following my advice. So yeah, if you've got DOMs, wait until the DOMs are gone before you train again. Unless it's minimal, and like mine kind of feels minimal, so I can get away with it. I can, as long as I eat well, hit my protein goals, I'll be fine. But, warm up. There we go. 2, 1. Fuck. That was heavy. Okay, that last set was quite heavy to be fair. Did 6 reps. So we'll go for another 6. I definitely can get 6, just feeling a bit tight today. A little bit of wrist issues today. Now, if you have wrist issues, they do wrist wraps. I don't like using them. I'm simply getting it not because, firstly, I've worked 3 early shifts in a row, so I'm probably just a bit tired. Body's a bit run down. But also, yeah, I just don't like using them because they give me a false sense of security, in a sense. So I don't like using them unless I have to. I will use them now and again when I do barbell bench, but I very rarely do barbell bench. So yeah, wrist wraps beneficial, can be sometimes, depending on if you're going for like higher reps and you're using wrist wraps, you're just promoting weakness in them. If you're going for like a 2 to 3 rep range, or 1 to 3 I should say, possibly using them, even 5 reps you could use them on sometimes, if you're going for like a 5 rep max or whatever. It all depends on how heavy you're lifting. Like these, I can manage these without them. I'm just feeling a bit of a bitch today. Anyway, enough talking, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, lovely. It is a really quick session today. So normally today's session would be 2 chest movements, a shoulder movement, and a lateral raise, and a tricep movement, or 2 tricep movements. But I'm only going to have time for basically that chest press we did, this, and I'm going to leave shoulders because they're quite sore after Monday's workout anyways, so it's fine. And I'm going to try and get pec deck in real quick and 1 tricep movement. And that's all I'm probably going to have time for. I may not even be able to do pec deck. So unfortunately it's a short one today, but yeah, hopefully tomorrow's session I'll have more time. I don't know if I'll be recording it, but yeah. We're doing lateral raises now. Just going to focus the side delt, okay? 12 kilos. Don't normally go too heavy in these. This is probably the heaviest I'd normally go. If you notice, I'm going quite fast with them. This week I just feel like going a bit faster on my lift. I'm not worried about form or technique or time of detention at all. I just want to go nice and fast. So yeah, let's get back into the next set. Eight, 9, I can do 1 more set of them. I'm going to do 3 sets. I normally just stick to 2, which you know, I told you last video. Right, cardio today won't be on the table again because we're in a rush. However, I do have a walking pad in the house, so this evening I'm going to go and jump on that, hopefully, and get some steps in when I get some downtime. Because steps are a little bit low today. Steps are one thing I need to improve on. If you are trying to lose weight, get your steps up. Steps are going to be the best thing you can do for yourself for losing weight. The more you walk throughout the day, the more your total daily energy expenditure is going to go up, TDEE. That means you're going to burn more calories throughout the day. Walking is the #1 fat loss tool or fat loss exercise you can do. Better than anything else, walking is #1. Most people live a very sedentary life, don't walk, and then they're wondering, how am I in a calorie deficit? I'm just not losing weight. It's because you're not moving enough throughout the day. So you actually need to have a lot lower of a calorie deficit than you think. But if you simply just moved more throughout the day, you could actually eat a lot more than you think as well. Last set. Unfortunately, the pec deck was taken, so we're going to have to skip that today as well. But it's fine. Best part now, triceps. Straight bar. There's a reason why I do a straight bar. Firstly, it's personal preference, whatever you prefer. If you prefer doing a rope or you prefer a straight bar, do whichever one you want. How much better is one to the other? It doesn't matter, it's minimal, nobody cares. Just do what you prefer, what feels better for you. I do a straight bar for the biggest reasons, the finger obviously. Trying to grip it with the rope just hurts, so the straight bar takes that out of it. Straight bar, I can lift more weight, so progressive overload, which means building more muscle through progressive overload, mechanical tension. And straight bar, I just feel the triceps working more normally. I do like doing the rope. I switch between the two quite regularly. Just the straight bar is my go-to preference because of that. So it's not about which one is better, which one is worse. It's about which one do you feel like works better for you. And for me, that's the straight bar. I severely underestimated how much I can do. Here's a little tricep push down tip. When you're doing a push down, a lot of people will stand like this, okay? They'll stand like that, and then they'll come down, and they'll try and do it. They may even lean back like this, and they'll do it. Good, okay, but you know the biggest factor in those movements, what makes it harder, is your core. When you stood like this, and I pull it down, it's putting so much pressure on my core, it's making it hard for me to lift more weight. So if you actually take a staggered stance like this, okay, and then crouch down, and get that weight down, and you're bracing your core properly, your hips are in place, it's taking a lot of the pressure away from your core, it's putting it into your back, so all it is the big muscles like the back and the shoulders holding it in place for you to just straight up just work on triceps. So next time you do this exercise, try that stance like that, like you're going to do a lunge. Trust me, it's good. Failure. Whew. That was good. That was good. Like I said, I haven't done much at all today. It's a shame. Like I said, I'll normally do a bench, normally incline bench. I'll normally do a pec deck, a shoulder press, and then if I don't do a pec deck, I'll do a flat bench instead. And then I'll do lateral raises of some sort with, try to aim for 2 tricep exercises, so a push down variation and a overhead variation. Just feels great, fries the triceps. And that's normally my push day. Does vary, sometimes I like to do dips as well in that. Sometimes I do pec deck, sometimes I do bench. It varies. I think variation's good as long as you keep it somewhat on point. But yeah, that's the workout. Sorry for a short one, if anybody's watching. It was still a good one. I really feel like I've worked hard, to be fair. Catch you in the car. Okay, so workout complete. Short workout, I know I spoke about it at the end of the session, we don't need to speak about it. Tomorrow's session is a pull day. Probably will not be recording it because I'll probably be training with a mate and I'll only record my solo sessions. But if I do a solo, don't worry, your boy will record it. I still enjoyed that session quite thoroughly, to be fair, even though it was very short and minimalistic. It was a nice session, and to be honest, I needed it to be short after being like 3 days of earlies. It kind of like messed me up because I've not slept. Don't sleep well when I do earlies. So the recovery is probably pretty arse, I can't lie, being natty and stuff. You need to prioritize your recovery, boys, if you want to build muscle. Recovery is the most important thing. If you're not recovering, how do you expect to build muscle? You can get away with it if you're on stuff like PEDs because they can take some of the brunt of it for you. But if you're a natural trying to build muscle and you're overtraining, you're not sleeping enough, you're not eating your protein goals, you're not managing your stress, your recovery is going to absolutely tank and you're not going to make any progress. So make sure to focus on recovery if you want those gains, okay? And as for today, that is everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, next video I will be back. Obviously, sorry about the AI rant earlier. I get what people say about AI slop, you know, oh, it's mainly generative AI, so stuff like me talking about the washing machine earlier. It's not generative, it's more generative AI because people are lazy and they don't want to do their designs and stuff. I get it. However, I'm a very busy person. I'm working my job and then I'm trying to kickstart 2 different businesses whilst now doing this content. If I can get an AI to clip my shorts for me and to make me a quick thumbnail, as long as it doesn't butcher it too much, I'm gonna do it, you know. So yeah, But other than that was a good workout. I will catch you guys in the next video. If you have anything you want to comment below, and I will get back to you. So I was gonna do treadmill walk, but I can't find the fucking cable for it, so maybe tomorrow, buddy.